Hello, I'm Ms. Mobley Edwards, the Experiential Learning Coordinator for the Internship Program and soon the new Eagle Shadow Program, located in the Career Center in the Student Union on the second floor. Today we're going to talk about social media and how it can enhance your job search. Overview. Today we're going to talk about how social media can enhance your job search, the importance of creating a professional online presence, the 6 mistakes to avoid, the benefits of using social media, and also the benefits of using LinkedIn. This is an example of the number of users that are networking on these specific social media sites, such as Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google, and LinkedIn. Social networking sites. These are examples of some of the social media sites that people are using to network, and I'm sure that you were using some of these sites to network as well. Enhancing your job search. You can enhance your job search by creating a LinkedIn and using it for job searching, by viewing companies' Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and other sites to learn more about the company, and checking out your social media to make sure that you have an appropriate presence. Create a professional online job presence. Did you know that 93% of hiring managers will review a candidate's social media profile before making a hiring decision? So that's why it's important to check your privacy setting, make sure that you have a professional LinkedIn and other social media accounts, and Google yourself to ensure that you have positive things that are displayed. 6 mistakes to avoid in social media. Number 1, outdated information. Keep your jobs, location, and information updated at all times. Number 2, poor grammar and spelling. Make sure to check for mistakes in spelling and grammar. Number 3, being too negative. Make sure that you're not negative and you keep all of your postings or information that you share positive or neutral. Number 4, being overly involved. 40 selfies a day or 12 posts throughout the day is way too much. Number 5, having incomplete presence, having a blank or incomplete profile or no postings. Number 6, having inappropriate postings or pictures. Watch the words you use, do not swear, ensure pictures are professional. What you can do. You can connect with industry professionals, promote yourself and/or your business, learn more about future companies and industries, search for jobs and internships, promote academic achievement, honors, awards, volunteer experience, campus involvement, and work or other professional events. Also, make sure to add social media as a skill on your resume because a lot of employers are looking for interns and employees who have this skill. Take a moment to pause the video and read the next recent firing examples. Afterwards, jot down whether you agree with the outcome and why. Always remember that you not only represent yourself, but you are representing your employer or you're representing your future employer. You don't want situations similar to these to affect your employment status. Your LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn has over 400 million users, so using LinkedIn will be a great way to network. Make sure to customize your profile. That means that you need to mirror your resume, add a summary, job, education, and highlight skills. Follow groups. Follow groups like TCC and others in your profession. Connect to coworkers, TCC students, and professors. Search the database for professionals and connect with them. Search for jobs. Definitely use the feature in FutureLink to help you search and secure a job or internship. Now, let's take a look at some LinkedIn examples. So when you create your LinkedIn profile, make sure that you have a professional looking photo. And this could be a photo that someone can take of you as long as you're standing in front of a blank background and you have on professional attire. Make sure that you have a headline as well as a summary. And again, this should mirror what is on your resume. You definitely want to put your experience on there, your work experience, as well as your education. And with your experience and your education, you want to start with your most recent job or your most recent college that you're attending and then work your way back. Make sure to include any skills and expertise that you have, any recommendations, and as well as endorsements from other colleagues or other classmates. Again, make sure you check your privacy settings. And again, these are examples of how you can use LinkedIn to apply for jobs, to search and apply for jobs. Also, stick to using the general LinkedIn account. You don't need a premium account unless you want one, but please know that you will have to purchase that. Here's an example of a LinkedIn account for Anita Job. Notice how she has at the very top, innovative, organized, and strategic thinking communication major at Wake Forest University. This is important because this is the first thing that employers will see. She also included the campuses she's attending, and she included a little background information on herself. Notice with her experience, she started with her most recent job, and then she worked her way backwards from there. Also, she included her education and also her skills. And like I said before, she added social media skills. And this is very important because a lot of employers are looking for students or employees who have social media experience. Make sure to include all of your accomplishments. Definitely if you have any certifications or if you speak another language other than English. You also want to include your interests. So these are just a few examples of the things that you will need to include when you create your LinkedIn account.
If you're watching this, chances are good you want to get a job. You want to go from student to rising star, and you want to avoid eating the same meal over and over and over again. Good news, you're in the right place. That's right, LinkedIn. It's not just for top executives. It's not just for old people with heavy briefcases. It's for you, and it's the perfect place for you to start your professional story. Say you want to get a job in New York City. You've never been there before, but that's okay because you have LinkedIn on your side. You start by creating your profile. You give it love because you know it's what recruiters are looking for day and night. It's your resume that never sleeps. It's your flashing neon sign that says, hire me, for the love of all that is good in this world, hire me. Then you start making connections. Alumni working in New York? Yes. Recruiters at top companies in New York? Yes. Your mom's best friend? Yes. You start imagining whose shoes you want to walk in. You think, wow, this is a lot of deep stuff to consider. You shake yourself out of it and start searching for jobs. Whoa, that's a lot of jobs for students. Time to get down to business. You start to tailor your profile. You start applying. You feel empowered, in control, like you should be CEO. That gives you an idea. You look up all the CEOs of all the companies you want to work at. You see one of them went to your university. Then it hits you. You see a clear path from campus to career. You feel like you can see the future. You wonder if you're psychic. Should you start a hotline? No, back to plan A. You keep tailoring and connecting and applying, and before you know it, you start getting responses. First a few, then more, then an interview, and then you're hired. And that's when the real learning begins.
I'm still overwhelmed that I've taken the leap and I've actually made it. I grew up in Andover in Hampshire. It's quite a sleepy town. There's not really much to do there. It was always a massive deal to go to London. I've always loved fashion and shopping. I'm a self-confessed shopaholic, really. But I just always knew when I was at school that computing was my thing. It was my favourite subject and I wanted to work in technology. After graduation, a lot of my friends went to London on graduate schemes, so I felt a bit isolated. That's why I decided to join LinkedIn. I put all my experience on there and as many skills as I could think of, and I followed all the companies that I loved. Because I followed ASOS, a test engineer job was displayed to me based on my skills. I never thought in a million years that they had a technology department. I thought this is my chance to go and move to the big city and have this amazing job. And I didn't think it would happen, but it did. My job combines my two passions. I get to work in technology, but I'm also in the fashion industry. I walked down the catwalk on my first day just for fun. I was just really, really excited to start. If it wasn't for LinkedIn, I wouldn't have found the job. I wouldn't know that ASOS had these roles. I'm still overwhelmed that I've taken the leap and have actually made it.
Thank you for your time. Again, my name is Ms. Mobley Edwards. Please see my contact information as well as the contact information for our director and my colleagues. Please remember to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at TCC Career Center. Remember that each Thursday we have walk-in hours from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Hope to see you soon.